Hey guys, welcome back. Another PSA video. I think we kind of got the gist of it at this point. If you're new, sorry, we're still moving. So now this does have a non-standard penny sleeve, so we'll do a quick swap real quick, because as you know, I'm collecting all the non-standards, and I'm going to use those as giveaways or in my giveaways. Now, since I already have it out, this Toker Speed Drill is not in perfect condition by any means. This was going to be our 1,000 sub giveaway card. It is a first edition misprint red dot, which adds up. Definitely would have been nice if it was a nicer condition, but hence why it was giveaway card. However, it was still, first edition red dot misprint. So, just for clarification, we're no longer doing this card as our 1,000 sub giveaway. We'll figure something else out. Hopefully, maybe some sort of equivalent. Don't be hard, because this was a pretty good card in my opinion, besides some of the nicks and dents here and there. So, as you can see, there is some silvering, some nicks and dents sort of up at the top. Sort of some scratch lines. There's definitely some scratches in the hollow foil. It's not the worst ever. There is like some dirt here and there on it that does not want to come off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope, oh, it doesn't want to come off. Some dents here, like some bubbles, some presses, some silvering, some whiting. As I said, there is that red dot error. Some whiting across the back, whiting across the sides. Ooh, and there is some there. And some dirt. So we're starting to get into the 3 to 4 range, which is what we'll guess actually. And it probably doesn't seem like it's worth it, but with it being first edition holographic vintage card with misprint, it still kind of pans out for the better. So we're going to go ahead and take what we can with that one. Have to also add that it is a red dot misprint. Now, as I said in 3, we'll say hopefully 5, but it won't be. As I said, there's definitely a Zapdos, a Rocket Zapdos, and a Rocket Moltres. I don't know if there's a Rocket Articuno. I might be wrong. However, still a nice little card. Seems to be in decent condition. Some minor scratch on the hollow foil. Other than that, still pretty cool. Dabbing Moltres. Wish he was doing something cooler, but whatever. A little corner raise there. Nothing nuts. Some corner raise there. I did sell one of these that was PSA 10, I believe. That was no rarity symbol, and I did not ask for that price like I should have, or advertise that it was no rarity symbol, because I didn't notice at the time. Definitely a bunch of scratches, micro scratches across the back, but nothing that's really a deal killer. We're gonna guess 7 to 8, probably closer to 7, but we're gonna guess what we want and guess what we can. 7 to 8. Alright, next we have a basic Alakazam. Now, if you look at it the way it is, that makes it look like it's wavy, but that's really just the sleeve. It's one of those things like pull it out and check it yourself. So we're going to go ahead and pull it out. Alright, so as you can see, it was just the sleeve. The card itself is not wavy. However, it is not in perfect condition, and man, it is stiff as can be. There is some scratches for sure in the hollow foil. It's harder to see because he has a darker background. There's a dent there, which doesn't help. Centering's pretty fine. Some silvering on the sides. Back could use some work for sure. There's that dent coming out. There's a flick flare there. Some whiting along the side. Some whiting, some whiting. Ooh, that's a bad corner. We're starting to look into the 4 to 5 range territory. Which is what we'll put down. I don't know if this is one of my original ones from my collection as a kid. Probably is, though. I played Alakazam a lot. So, looking at the 4 to 5 range territory. Probably not worth it, but we'll still do it. Now, this one's a lot nicer. 1, it's in nicer condition, and 2, it's nicer because it is a no rarity symbol. Sabrina's Alakazam is actually doing something. It's a dope little scene. Has that big old Pokeball instead of swirl. I think Japanese have swirls in the Pokeballs for their hollow foil, but there's that big old Pokeball hollow foil. Little damage to the corner. Nothing nuts, nothing nuts. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Centering's pretty solid. Hollow foil's pretty great. There's that no rarity symbol. some whiting. It's starting to get into the 9 to 8 territory. Yeah, we're gonna say 8 to 9. The whiting's pretty minimal. It just looks large because I really emphasize it when I'm showing it to y'all on this channel. So we will say 8 to 9. And it's no rarity symbol, which we've already annotated actually on the sheet. This would be awesome if it was hollow foil. It's not. I mean, it's still pretty awesome. It's first edition, but definitely would have been mega awesome if it was, you know, first edition hollow. There is scratches still on it though. It's gonna ding us. Corner's a little weird right here. It's like it kind of like whoop, falls inwards. Centering's pretty solid. A little bit thicker on the bottom. Some whiting. Wow, it's weird how the centering gets really weird on the back. Pushing the 7 to 8 territory. Definitely want it to at least be an 8 with it being non-hollow. Send it. 7 to 8. Next is no rarity symbol. It's for Alligator Neogenesis. Japanese. Looking pretty clean. Got that awesome Pokeball right above it. Corners are solid, centering solid, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hollow foil, no scratches at all. Oop, minor whiting. We are going to guess 9 to 10, even though there's whiting, because it is so minor, it is possible to still get a 10. So we will guess 9 to 10 and hope for the best. I don't know this set, but it's another for Alligator. I like to do that when I'm doing the PSA videos. I like to have multiple of the same card, just different types of it. For Alligator, in my opinion, even though he's definitely a water type, he should definitely qualify as like a grass type or a fighting type, just in terms of like, you know, he's based on like alligators and crocodiles in real life. So there is some scratches here and there. And to me, in my opinion, you know, alligators and crocodiles are really just kind of fighters. And on top of that, you know, swamp, you know, leaf types, they also live in the swamps. So they really should fall under a mix of things. Or even dark type, because, you know, they like to hunt at night. A little bit thicker on the top than the bottom. Still pretty good. We're going to say 9. So that is my opinion on what for Alligator could be. Just to make that more clear. Alright, next is a thing of Flareons. Sadly, not first edition hollow, but still first edition non-hollow. Definitely some damage right up on that corner, the top. Everything else is fine. Whiting, 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 whiting. Way more whiting than I'd want to see. Ooh, 4 to 5. We're gonna say 4 to 6. We're gonna say 4 to 6. That's what we're gonna say. 4 to 6. If it wasn't for some of the upfront damaged corners, I'd say 5 to 6. But we'll say 4 to 6. Alright, next we have a much more cleaner jungle Japanese Flareon. But as far as I'm aware of, no misprints or anything super special about it. Sorry folks, having a hard time getting it out of its top loader there. Way more pretty to look at. Way more pretty to look at. I don't know why they did red, purple, and green for Flareon, but it worked. It's cool. Everything on the front looks clean. That was the back. Looking good. 10. Just gonna say it. 10. That's a 10. That better come back a 10. I'll be very shocked if that is not a 10. 10. Next we have a non-first edition, non-hollow jungle English Flareon. Some dirt that doesn't want to come off. Border's pretty good. Front's pretty clean, very minor scratches. Some whiting. More whiting than I'd want. We'll just say 8. We'll say 8. Sorry, doing quite a few non-hollows in this this one, aren't I? Because here's another non-hollow Dark Magneton. Hope you like Magneton because there's several in this video. Sorry, not a lot of commentary, just busting this out, getting these ready for the PSA. Clean sides, good centering, a little bit thicker on the bottom, not too many scratches on the front. Minor whiting, we'll say 8. Centering could be better. I'm certain that they're looking for other issues with non-hollows since there isn't a lot to look for with, you know, no hollow foil to be damaged. Wish this Magneton was in better condition. Base set 2 Magneton. Looks mirror until I hold it like, well, oh, there we go. You can see the scratches now. Mirror scratches. Mirror scratches. That mirror definitely looks great. That's for sure. For certain though. Looks like there's some sort of stain. Is it coming off? I think it's coming off. Oh good, it came off. Awesome. There's some silvering. A little bit of stain came off. Border's pretty solid. Some silvering here and there. How's the back? Some minor whiting. Some of the wax came off. Oh, that's a big one. Those are some rough corners. Ooh, I don't think it's going to be an 8, but we're going to be optimistic and say 6 to 8. It's probably closer to 6 to 7, but we'll be optimistic. Next is a beauty. Why is this one a beauty? Well, besides it being an awesome, you know, version of Magneton, in my opinion, with the electricity going everywhere, it's a no rarity symbol Magneton, so there is a scratch going right across it. That really sucks. It's a really neat background, like the hollow foil style. Like, it's just so many colors for this card. Up raised corner, not my favorite. Centering's fine. Some whiting there, big dent there, some whiting there. 7 to 8, 7 to 8, but no rarity symbol, always nice to have. Can't be too greedy. Hold on, my foot's asleep. Happens a lot. I'm on concrete. Base set Magneton Hollow. Definitely though, I already kind of looked at it. Way more scratches than I'd like. Probably from my original collection, I played a lot, so there's definitely a bunch of micro scratches. Does that come off? Those stains are not looking like they want to come off. That sucks. Oh wait. Centering's great. Yep, a bunch of scratches, some stains, some silvering. Lots of whiting. Ooh, lots of whiting. 3 to 5. Yeah, we're still going to send it. It's just, it's what we do. We're still going to go ahead and send it. Just we don't actually know because we don't get any of our stuff back. PSA. Thanks. Fossil Magneton already looked. It is not Cosmos pattern. It is just standard fossil pattern. Would have been some nice extra little points to catch. Hollow foil's clean though. Nice. Some nicks. Pretty good centering. Some silvering. But clean hollow foil. Some whiting. It's not too nuts, but there is some whiting. We're gonna say 8 for this one. If there's less whiting, we would say 9. Oh, now you might be thinking, oh yeah, this is a lot of non-hollows. Well, the thing about Beedrill is Beedrill doesn't come in hollow, at least in base set and base set 2. So it's actually not a too bad of an idea to get your base set cards. I also need to add that this looks like this is a Portuguese one. I think PI is Portuguese, so I need to go ahead and make sure I add that to my thing. I didn't catch that till now. Centering's a little off on left to right, top to bottom also a little off. Tiny nicks. But yeah, Beedrill, even a non-hollow, is worth getting graded. Some Whiting. Probably 7. I do wish it was in English, though. I just now noticed that it's not. That's either Portuguese or that is Spanish. I see C, but I know Portuguese and Spanish use very similar words. I'll have to take a look later to verify. Oh, it's base set 2, actually in English. But yeah, Beedrill for base set 1 and 2 don't come in hollow. It's kind of silly that they did that. They have several rares that don't come in hollow. Centering's fine. It's thick, but it's even. Everything else is good. Corners are good. One itty bit of whiting. We're gonna say 9. That's worth it. Last are hollows. Japanese Neo Genesis Asmurel. Some solid swirls on this one. Right up there for sure. I think that's dirt. Some like really minor stuff on the edges. Centering's fine. Minor scratches. Whiting on the back for sure, that's obvious. We're just gonna say 8. Sorry if we're going a little fast for y'all to even look at the cards. We're just really trying to knock these out, get ready for the PSA. Helps us clean up shop. Another Asmurel, different set. What's funny to me is the number is the same. They're both number 184, even though they're the same Pokemon but different sets. 184. 184. Both Japanese. This one's a lot cleaner. Very nice. No scratches. Centering's fine. No dents on the front. Minor whiting there. Minor whiting there. We're gonna say 9 and 10. Just because that whiting is too minor in my opinion. And I magnify a lot of stuff for y'all. So 9 to 10 for that one. Very good. And last but not least, a Japanese Jungle Victory Bell. Just backing them out. As far as I remember, this one's not in perfect condition. Centering's a little off top to bottom, but nothing crazy. A little off left to right. Awful is pretty clean. How's the back? Oh, maybe, oh, there's some whiting. It's not really awful. We'll say 8 to 9, and that kind of completes this set. No real rants, just going through cards. Hope you enjoyed. Guess those grades, did them right, win something, who knows? Sorry for being so short with y'all, just trying to get this up and done and ready. Have a good day. Stay tuned for other episodes. Stay tuned, guess the grades. Look out for giveaways. Let us know what else you want to see. Help us help you. We'll probably do some more box openings. I can't help myself. The high V cards are a lot of fun to open. Thanks. Bye.